Namaste children, welcome to the class. Hope you are all doing well. After a long vacation, again we are back to our classes. In today's class, we are going to learn about possessive pronouns. So before we learn about these possessive pronouns, let me tell you what are these pronouns and how these pronouns will come from the nouns. Nouns means what? They are the name of the person, place, animal or thing. So in place of these nouns, whichever words we are using, they are called as the pronouns. This is clear to everyone. But what are these possessive pronouns? That we are going to learn today. Okay, so for this, what you need your content book, you need your worksheet and your notebook. Okay, so now before we move to the next part, let us see what is the meaning of this possessive pronoun. So possessive pronoun means what? A word that stands in place of a noun and shows that something belongs to somebody or something. See, just now I was telling you that pronoun means the words which are used in place of nouns. Right? So possessive pronoun means what? A word that stands in place of a noun. Till here it is correct pronoun. And shows that something belongs. Shows that something belongs to somebody or something. It shows the ownership. It shows the belongingness. It shows that whatever the thing or anything belongs to themselves. That is the possessive pronoun. Okay. So ownership means what? It belonging to someone. Now you are the owner of your bag. Okay. You are the owner of your workbook. Anything, that means which you own, which is named by for you, which is named after you. They are the owners. Okay. Now, so for this, actually if we were in the class, we would have done a activity, but in our virtual class I'll make you do this. So
we know that possess means belong to, and that pronouns stand in the place of nouns. Instead of saying, the book belongs to Jan and John, we can say, the book is theirs, or mine, or his, or ours.
yes, how can we change these pronouns into possessive pronouns? Like for my, we will write down mine. For my, mine. How can you say that? Just now you have seen the example. This is my bag, or this bag is mine. So here we are changing the pronoun into possessive pronoun. Like my changes to mine. Her changes to hers. His changes to his. They changes to theirs. It changes to its. So in that way, when you are changing the pronouns into possessive pronoun, you have to make these changes. Okay. And one more thing here, we use possessive pronouns when we refer to things that belong to us or someone else. For example, this just now we have discussed. Possessive pronouns are usually at the end of the sentence. Note that they do not have an apostrophe. This is very, very important thing. Apostrophe. Possessive pronouns. Apostrophe means what? Possessive pronoun. Hers means just we will write this as a possessive pronoun. Suppose instead of this, if I put the apostrophe here, like here you can see hers, means it becomes an adjective describing word it becomes. Whereas without the apostrophe, if I write hers, this is the possessive pronoun. This point you have to remember. Okay, ma'am, this point you have to remember. Now here is one more sentence, that is, does the word now let us try some higher order thinking questions, sentences like, here is one question. Does the word its stand in the place of a noun, or does it tell us more about the noun? Just now I was telling you that if there is an apostrophe, then it is a adjective, and if it doesn't have, it is a pronoun. Now here if you see, does the word its stand in the place of a noun, or does it tell us more about the noun? For example, the dog wagged its tail. The dog wagged its tail. So what is this its? What is it? What is it? It's here. Is it a possessive pronoun or is it an adjective? Let's see. Yes, I was telling you that actually the possessive pronouns, they don't have the apostrophe, like hers. Just they will write like this. If it is an adjective, then we'll put the apostrophe. But here is a special case that the dog wagged its tail. So its is a possessive pronoun or it is an adjective. Now listen carefully. The underlined word in the sentence is used as an adjective as it describes the noun. What is the noun in that sentence? The dog is the noun. Such words like that stand before the noun. This point also you should keep in your mind. All the words they before the noun, whichever the words comes before the noun, they are called as adjective. Now here in this special case, but show possession, means that belongingness, the ownership, are called as possessive adjectives. Just now I was telling you that possessive pronouns, but here if the S word, it's, her, his, theirs, if the same possessive pronouns, if they come before the noun, for example, the dog wagged its tail. Tail is the noun. Before the noun, since it is coming before the nouns, they are called as possessive adjectives. If any pronouns, if they come before the noun, they are called as possessive adjectives. Now here you are going to see some more examples. Now here some more examples you can see here, but they have written wrongly. You have to correct it. Okay, not wrongly, they are correct only, but they are the possessive pronouns and the possessive adjective. Though the word is same, but since the position it is changing, because of that the same his word, in one case it is possessive pronoun, in another case it is possessive adjective. Now if you see here, always if you see, to make it one small simple trick I will tell you. Possessive pronouns will most of the time they will come in the end part of the sentence. Okay, this is one point you have to remember. And the second one is possessive adjectives always before the noun. Before the noun, this when the pronouns are there, then they are called as possessive adjectives. Once again I repeat, possessive pronouns most of the time they end up the sentences. The same possessive pronouns, the same words, I mean to say the same words, if they come before the noun, his, our, their, theirs. So if they come before the noun, these words are called as possessive adjectives. Okay, now let us see. He booked. Yes, now it's time to open your English workbook 2.1. First, you have to write down the date over here. Then, what is the first question given? Tick the sentence if it has a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun means, what did I say? Usually, they will be at the end of the sentence. And what are these possessive pronouns? Hers, mine, its, theirs, ours. So all S forms will be there. That is one point you have to remember. And the next one is, they don't have the apostrophe like hers. Just it is written like this. If it is apostrophe won't be there, that you have to, apostrophe means here it won't be there. Okay, that you have to keep in your mind. Now let us see these sentences. We had an English test last week. It was easy. We don't find any possessive pronoun over here. Those pencils on the table are hers. So hers is a possessive pronoun. So you can tick it. Mr. Bangar's classes are interesting. No. The classroom with the yellow door is ours. This is yes. I have to repair the bag because its zip is broken. This you think and write down. Okay. Now let us see the next question. That is, read each sentence so that it has a possessive pronoun in it. Now, one sentence is given, and this sentence you have to change it into you have to change the pronouns into possessive pronouns. So before you do that task, first of all you have to find out what are the pronouns in these sentences. So if you take the first A1, is this your pencil? So what is the pronoun we are having here? Your is the pronoun. Now this same sentence you have to change this pronoun into possessive pronoun. So how will you write? Possessive pronoun, just now I told you that they will come in the end. So how will you change this sentence? Like, is this yours? Is this yours? Is the answer. Here your is changing into yours. Got it? Second one, that is my pencil case. So my. So what will you write? That is mine. My changes to mine. In the same manner, the markers over there are our markers. So what will you write here? The markers over there are ours. The markers over there are ours. The basketball is Rupa's basketball. So Rupa means, is she a girl or a boy? She is a girl. So for girls we'll write she or her. Isn't it? So what will you write? How you will change into the possessive pronoun? The basketball is hers. The basketball is hers. Okay. So in the same manner, let us see the next question. Is the underlined word used in the sentence a possessive adjective or possessive pronoun? How do you know? This is little bit interesting. See, the dog fetched the ball for its puppy. So, its is the underlined word. So, just now I was telling you that if any pronoun comes before the noun, they are called as possessive adjectives. So, what will you say? What do you say that is it a possessive adjective or a possessive pronoun? It is a possessive adjective because it means it is describing the puppy. So this is a possessive adjective in the first sentence. Now let us see the second sentence. The children played with their dogs. With their dogs. Now if you see here, the underlined word is there. The underlined word is there. Is it a possessive pronoun or is it a possessive adjective? You think and you do this. Okay? You have to think and do that. Okay, ma? Hope you have understood. You have to complete your work and you should send me the pics. Okay, ma? Thank you, children. Have a great